Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to This is the Police. The game starts with a fucking cutscene, which makes it a pain in the ass to record, because I don't want you to miss this.
Some might say that
Ain't that just great?
Has no business in an institution like this. But in fact, it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much. Nobody even raises their voice.
This guy seems very jaded.
The place is owned
He's
by
been a
an
policeman
elderly
for a
gentleman
long time.
who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make
He just slips him a 20 like, hey man, yo, what's up?
But most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent.
Oh my god.
You can get an occasional glimpse, like
He's going to a legit gentleman's club.
The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud.
This is how a police game starts.
My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling,
"Shake it, baby!" Oh my fucking god, dude. For reals? This is how a policeman starts, going to a fucking gentleman's club, talking about tits. Well, yep, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to This is the Police. Hell of a way to start a game. Like, it better not play that again. It better not play that shit again. Let's just make sure everything is working. Alright, so. We're gonna start a new game. I'm gonna play this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and complete it as well, because I've heard it is a very fun game. I've actually had this on my list of stuff to do for a really, really long time. It just kind of slipped through. But I figured now that I'm doing Heavy Rain, which is a police game, you know, maybe I could get away with doing this as well. Get some more police going on there. So, let's get going. And it better not fucking start with that cutscene again. Wait, what? Mayor Rogers, sex maniac? Mark Ward sued to be shown in Freiburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. Studio confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Sounds like there's some corruption going on here. Okay, already we're in there. Started a fucking gentleman's club, now we're talking about a mayor that's completely fucking corrupt. I'm in there.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
That's a bad lesson to teach a kid, Mr. Protagonist Parent.
Take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution.
You're a policeman, though. You have a gun. Go blam blam.
I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what
I didn't see nothing, I did. I don't know how that young man got shot. I didn't see it.
Me, it's more like
no comment. I didn't see it happen. It didn't happen.
No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
This is... Already I'm very interested. I really, really like this minimalist art style. You can kind of project yourself onto everything. But it's like already I'm intrigued.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell.
Oh.
Not because I subconsciously blame
he's getting fired. He was the guy getting fired, damn.
And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me.
Read the things.
The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go.
That's... Oh, I can just go over here.
I have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one.
So like, he's just being fired for being a good policeman on his 60th birthday, no less. Like, damn, you hit the big 6-0 and you're still a fucking policeman. You haven't been shot to death. Like, you're golden, my man.
But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind.
I don't think you're actually supposed to physically close your eyes, my dude. I think you're supposed to just metaphorically do that. These fucking cat toys under my fucking chair. Fucking kitty, get your fucking toy. Good morning. Oh, I get to pick. I get to pick what I can say. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? What's the fucking difference? I'm gonna play fucking Noir. What's the difference? Well, it doesn't matter whether it came as a surprise. My business is my own. Do you already know the name of your successor? I think it'll be a department veteran. The recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? I mean, I'd be happy to keep it in the family, so to speak. Though Kendrick was acquitted, it's made believe the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? Bullshit! Excuse me, but that's a pile of horse shit. That's something you say in a press conference. The mafia and the police working together? Maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens. The mafia are a bunch of low-life criminals. How about someone ask a real goddamn question? Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Possibly. It's often difficult to say what guides policy decisions. So, can a mayor force a police chief to resign? It's an elected position. He can't do that. Like, at least where I'm at, like, the guy in charge, the sheriff, the guy who's in charge of the police department for my county, he's elected. Like, he had to, like, campaign and everything. So, like, the mayor can't just tell him to fuck off, because he ranks higher than the mayor. That doesn't make it. Maybe it's just Florida being middle of bumfuck nowhere. I don't know. Thank you. Go fuck yourself, reportermans.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Oh, it's voice
Still
acting.
as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Tell everyone to fuck off.
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
So he's being forced to retire because Kendrick got caught with his pants down, even though he was acquitted. This doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, he's gonna do some drugs. Let's go. Let's do some drugs, ladies and gents. Just fucking. God, this game. I'm intrigued. I want to see how we haven't even got to gameplay yet, and I want to see how this game goes. We might actually go a little bit longer. Just because we're 10 minutes in almost.
When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be.
The guy that you technically outrank. By Florida rules, at least.
Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry sheep.
All he needs is a white cowboy hat, and he's a fucking Dukes of Hazzard villain.
He owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind
God,
him.
this guy's a fucking asshole.
In movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead.
Oh, that's much more. That's much more wholesome. Tennis. You gotta be active to do that one.
Press conference. You ran away so quick.
Fuck you, dude.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No
Oh, I don't get to choose this one. Alright. Because I would have just told him to fuck off.
Ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I won't be here at
Are you
all.
vape nation?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack.
So get rid of the guy that people like.
Chief of all
That's how you make good policy. That's how you do it.
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any
Fucking hypocrite.
Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Fucking hypocrite, my dude.
Scrape together a retirement fund.
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself.
Wait, what do you mean luxury? You mean by being corrupt? Dude!
80 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
What an asshole. So what I've got to do then, because I'm not getting a pension, which is bullshit, like, you should get a pension if you're a police officer, for fuck's sake,
Try not to
I have to basically get together as much money as possible without being super corrupt. Or go the other direction, go get super corrupt and get paid.
and quit smoking up the office. One of my friends will be using.
Oh yeah, I'm getting corrupt as fuck then. Fuck you. Fuck you, Mayor. If you're gonna be like that. Ah,
I'm sorry.
jungle fever.
Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Star?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Star.
Oh, that was his replacement! That's the fucking replacement. Oh my god. Jack Boyd believes feud with mayor led to his resignation. Cleanliness of city streets increased by 20%. Head of culture department now owns villa in Italy. Well, I'm gonna have to get as much money as possible without going to prison. Because fuck you. Fuck you, Mr. Mayor. I'll burn this fucking police station to the
Some
ground.
kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse.
It takes it back to their
The
office.
main thing?
It's got so much
Don't
paperwork.
look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Man, that's very... That's a good sign for your police department. There's no camaraderie. Everyone wants to fuck off.
Those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready.
Oh, he's just a little old guy with glasses.
Didn't say anything, but
He can't be
I
corrupt.
understood.
He's too old. He's too old to be corrupt, though.
Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. He looks like a granddad. Would you like to receive, I'm a 60-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me to do that. Yeah, show me what you got. Freeburg PD organizes upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. All officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policeman. A figure around 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than average are a safe bet even in a pinch. An individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. So I've got to keep an eye on that and make sure it stays over 150, otherwise they're garbage and they may as well just fucking be sent to fucking neighborhood watch in Florida. Energy shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy of your people have, the less reliable their work, and a policeman who's exhausted may fall asleep at the wheel or make a critical error on the job. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restore 1 point after each day of rest. Your employees won't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they think can take the day off, while others like to drink too much. You only guess about these things, but you should be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behavior of your employees. So Abrams is an alcoholic, I assume, from that. Alright, so we have 3 detectives and 1, 2, 3... Okay, so Tsubaki is useless, Asano is useless, Austin's useless, and Price I should fire this fucker. I should fire that motherfucker. Like, I never want to send him to anything. Hey, we've got a SWAT team. Alrighty, we're in here now. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to this crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The further away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take for your officers to travel back and forth, so the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. Okay. The easy way to determine how difficult tasks might be is to check how many units you're allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Particularly risky missions give the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. Number source on anything. Any available information from the location of the crime scene to presence of weapons and so on. All this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns out into a brutal meat grinder, where a serious call can come in which turns out to be false alarm. Alright, so let's read this before we lose it. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot back of a homeless man who'd been digging through a trash can. The driver jumped up to help, but once he saw he'd hit a bum, he got back in the van and drove away. Okay, so we'll send Austin. He can do that by himself. That's fine, it's just a hit and run. Like, he's just gonna do some investigations, no one needs to be arrested. Fight. During a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater. He was carrying a snowboard, decorated with a sword, road butt. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Alright, so he is violent. So we're gonna send Purdy, and we're gonna send Asano. Purdy should make up for Asano being a shit. I understand this. This is cool. You just kind of let him go, and you see what's up. Oh, shit. Don't want to do that. And we got, like, this snazzy jazz going on, like... Alright. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But the truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just so to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, and dead citizens bother the mayor even more than living ones. Oh, fuck. Oh. Austin! Fucking garbage. Yeah, you got him. You got him, Purdy. So, I've got to send a high-ranking guy with a low-ranking guy, so the high-ranking guy can make up for the low-ranking guy's fuck-up, so then they can, you know, get better. That makes sense. Armed robbery. Alright, so let's kind of send Kochi. And let's send Tsubaki. And go. I really should fire Price. He should be gone. Okay, we've got to fight. Brother and sister clash with each other over the deceased father's will. When lawyers, we don't dare separate them. Our security guard is off duty. Fucking hell. So you say Yancey, Austin, go. This is actually a lot of fun. Like I like doing this. You just kind of like send off your policemen and you see, like, this is essentially a Facebook game, but like I enjoy it. I want to see where the story goes. Assault in the ghetto. Fucking it, you actually just call it the ghetto? Passerby saw some teenagers. Oh, fuck, alright. We're going to the ghetto, so we're sending everyone. Go! When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask you to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste your time on stuff. You're plenty of other problems on your plate. The vehicle in question is parked outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Okay, so we can't do this. This might turn out bad, because it's an armed robbery. They've already assaulted someone, so let's go. Let's turn on the siren on the loudspeaker and shout that the house is surrounded. Yeah, fuck them up. Because you can't sneak in, because that's against the law. Knocking on the door while someone is armed is probably a bad idea. So, yeah. But we got it, though. Come on, you guys can do. Yeah, you got him! Alright, Austin, you're gonna learn from the best. Yancey is one of our best officers right next to Kochi. We will teach you. And Price, if you fuck this up, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you, old man. I'm gonna take you out back and shoot you. Hey, you got him! Officer's unharmed. Alright, Price is starting to go up. Is it worth getting rid of him? Or like, training him, or should I just get rid of him, even? Oh, and the day is over. Alright, let's wait for all of our guys to get back, and then we'll fucking call it a day. There you go. Oh, I can't even do anything. The police department is closed. If you think you'll need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. Nah, we're good. We don't need... Nah, we're fine. We're fine. We don't need any help tomorrow.
Used to be when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin.
Poor dude.
The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his
Like, he
younger
looks like a
years,
grandpa.
a gallant royal officer in an old
He
Kipling
looks like a
story.
grandpa. Like, I want him to do good.
Of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of
Oh, I
cash
bet they
stashed in
destroyed
the
everything.
basement.
Cops are fucking not
On
gentle.
his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless
Cops are
at the
not
door.
gentle.
I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years, he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point, every stolen dollar brings more misery.
Oh, you
than
poor
anything else.
guy. Fuck.
Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
I don't want him to fucking... Oh, I feel... I know he's a corrupt piece of shit. But, like, he looks like a grandpa, and he looks so sad. I want to just reach through the computer and hug him and be like, it's okay, grandpa, you can do it.
Don't worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments.
Oh, and this is how I get money, by being corrupt.
Situation and who you're dealing with.
I might as
How
well.
much
When
are
in
you
Rome.
looking to earn?
When in Rome, be corrupt as fuck.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something
Just be
different.
contrarian.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
No, that's
What
not
do you need for
possible.
a fisherman?
I don't think that's doable.
My business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
I feel like that's a bad man. I feel like that's a very bad man.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry.
Oh, yo, he's the mafia boss. He's the Don.
Oldest and most powerful
Oh, and I'm gonna have to get in bed with him, aren't I?
back
Fucking
from his
hell.
great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself
You come
in
here on the day of my
commonplace
daughter's
murders
wedding and you
robberies.
bring Shadow into my
Hardly needs to
house.
intimidate anyone to get
How
his
could you
point
do
across.
this? Boys,
People who work for
concrete
him keep down their
shoes.
sphere.
take this
Provide
boy out to
protection
the
where
to
needed.
the lake
Even
on the
work with
bridge.
the authorities
Fuck,
when
I
they
don't
wanna
know.
make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his
Jesus.
quiet approach. A couple years
Just
ago,
fucking
the
hung on
company
Christmas.
decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price.
Jesus.
In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
That's fucked. I want to stay far away from this man.
Name again.
Jack, please listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed.
This is how you die.
Not the kind
This is
of
how you
business
die
I
getting
do.
involved with this shit. You're useless to them now. You're a loose end. You get killed at the end of the story. That's what happens. Oh my god, I think I might just try and do it above board then. God, I think I might actually just do that all above board because fuck, that's if this guy will just kill your entire family just for fucking giggles, then yeah. not a person to get involved with. Maybe just a little bit of corruption, just enough, Get a $500,000 going on. You know, just a tiny bit of corruption. But regardless, we're gonna have to continue this some other time because this is all the time I have. This is all the time I have time for. That works, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here. As always, everybody, I am Nozz. Let me know what you think of this down there in the comments. Let me know what you think about this game, how it plays. I'm actually quite looking forward to going through the rest of this, because while the gameplay itself seems very, very, very simple, the story behind it and the possible ways they could build on what they've already set up going forward, like mechanics-wise, I'm looking forward. That sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, everybody, as always, I will see you in the next video, but most importantly, I shall see you around the